Hey guys, how's it going? This is Devon from Texas Tech Review. Now first off, before I get into this video, I apologize for the hiatus I've had in videos. I've just been really busy with work and all in real life, so sorry about that. I'm trying to be more on the spot with videos. But for today, I have a video for you guys. I'm pretty much going to be going over what games I have on my Transformer here so far. Now, most of these games I've gotten off the actual Android market, obviously, but there's still the Amazon App Store I have right there. I also have NVIDIA Tegra Zone, which is right here. Tegra Zone is it's an app store, essentially, made by NVIDIA for Tegra 2 devices only. Now, not saying that a phone with like a dual-core Snapdragon or a dual-core TI processor might not work with them, but currently I believe this app store is only available to Tegra 2 devices, Transformer being one. So I've gotten a lot from there. Some of the ones I've gotten from there is Pinball HD for Tegra right there. Galaxy on Fire 2 THD, which stands for Tegra High Definition. Fruit Ninja THD, Backbreaker THD. So that's just some of the games I have. I'm just going to start with one I discovered about 3 days ago, and I've pretty much been addicted. It's called Steambirds. Now, Steambirds is essentially, you ever played the game Flight Control, where you control the airplanes and fly them into the airport trying not to crash? It's essentially that, but it's turn-based, and it's World War II aerial battles. So I'm going to start you on the main levels, on just the second level, just to get you guys kind of eased in. Now it says, 1916 Massacre at Hamburg. British Air Corps stumbled upon 4 German observation drones. Blah, 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 blah. Nice job. The enemy has been sent back to our victory. That's the result I played the first time. I'm going to replay it. So, you have this plane here. You just grab the arrow there and drag it wherever you want. Now that moving arrow there means real fast. See, I can move farther. Or I can go back to standard. This means armor. I use that. Any hits I take with the armor on is not gonna, my plane's not gonna take any damage. So my essential goal here is to take out these 2 blue planes on the right. So I'm gonna do my turn, which I just hit this arrow up here. And it shoots automatically. So, no shooting required for yourself, but it always helps if you point in the right direction. So I'm gonna slow down here since I got a straight shot at him. There we go. That explosion means I shot him down. And I'm gonna curve around over here. Jet over here so I can take out this guy. Move real fast. Straight shot. Took him out. And I'm going to go after this guy. He's gone. Now you can pinch the zoom to get a little bigger view on it. I'm going to pull a 180 here and go after this guy in the green. Now I'm going to show you guys how the armor works. As you can see, that little yellow orb around me when I took fire didn't do any damage to me. So armor always comes in handy when you got quite a few guys shooting at you. And there you go, I win. So that's Steambirds for you. Victory. You get stars for your victory, so I got 2 steer. It says keep those planes healthy. The most stars you can get, I believe, is, let me go back to the main page and look, is 4 stars. 4 stars means pretty much all the planes you have, none of them take any damage, and you kill all the enemies without taking any damage. So, pretty difficult to achieve, but, you know, what can you do? Gotta make games challenging these days for how good some of us geeks are. Alright, back to my game page, I call it. I mean, I got my main page here, my game with all my productivity here, and then right here is my game page. So I got a little market ticker here, just going through some stuff in case something new pops up I want to check out. So next, I'm going to run us through a game called Pinball HD for Tegra. Now, you get it in the Tegra Zone, and it's what it sounds like. It's pinball, but it looks incredible. So, got a Wild West theme one here. You can go to the Deep, which is kind of like a an ocean themed one, obviously. And you got jungle style, which is jungle theme. So let's do the Deep here once it finishes loading.
most perfect submarine in the world. It will help you discover a mysterious world full of excitement and danger.
Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, she's just explaining how the deep works, so let's get going.
You have got the mission.
Now you push your thumbs on both sides of the screen here, and that moves each separate hitter. So there we go, hit that one. So it's pretty much a highly graphical intensive game of pinball, and it looks absolutely amazing. It's fun to play. Man, if you've ever played pinball, you guys gotta know how rewarding it is when you get it bouncing around those bumpers up there. Nice little ding sound. See if I can get it shot somewhere else besides the same spot. Those bumpers right there always give you a lot of points. Go for a little bit longer here and then show you guys some of my other games. But essentially it's pinball, best, really good graphics, optimized for Tegra 2 devices. Good thing to pass the time with if you like a good game of paintball or pinball. Back out of that. Back to my game page. Alright. That was Pinball HD for Tegra. You can find it in the Tegra zone. Now, next one I have is called Fruit Ninja THD. Obviously, you guys already know what Fruit Ninja is. If you don't know what Fruit Ninja is, then you're about to find out. So anyways, we'll just start a new game here. It's an HD version of Fruit Ninja, essentially. Let's do classic mode here. Throw a fruit in the air, you slice it up. My best is 76. Try to beat your best. You got 3 strikes here. 3 pieces of fruit fall without you hitting them. That's 3 strikes and you're out. Very easy game at first. Gotta avoid the bombs though or you lose, obviously. And sometimes they'll throw like 3 bombs up at once with like about 5 watermelons behind it. So that gets a little difficult. I got my little red slasher there. So anyways, that's Fruit Ninja for you. Just a little taste. And as I mentioned earlier, the game Flight Control. Here. You land planes and try not to get any to crash into each other. Now, my best on here, I think, is something ridiculous, like 150 or something, because I just have a lot of... Oh, well, that's my tablet score. Sorry, on my phone I have like 150. I'll just play the normal one. So, plane's flying. Got nice little elevator music here. You just grab the plane, draw a little path for it, and land it. So, yeah, you start off with a very minimal amount of planes here. But red planes land on the red runway, yellow on the yellow runway, helicopters land on the helicopter pad, which is blue. So pretty much just flight control management at its best. It's very slow at first, however, once you get into the about 80 plane landed zone, it gets pretty tough. You got like 5 reds flying in at the same time, a couple yellows, it gets insane, so it's really hard. But it gives you good little compliments when you land a plane like Good Show or Jolly Good, British stuff like that. A little cheesy, but I think it's funny. But you get little red orbs like that when something's about to crash. So I'm going to save myself there. My friend is in love with this game on his phone, and when he saw that they had it for tablets, he went absolutely insane when I showed him this. I mean, I think he was holding onto my Transformer for a good hour just playing this game straight. But that's essentially flight control for you. Next, I'm going to jump into everybody's favorite game, Angry Birds. This is the phone app version of Angry Birds, but what a perk with Android 3.2 Honeycomb is it blows up apps for you. So you click on that little down there, it says stretch to fill or zoom to fill screen. So zoom to fill screen isn't always the best option because, obviously, a lot of phone apps aren't built for that, so it crashes. But zooms in way too much, doesn't look too great. So I prefer the stretch because it looks way, way, way better. Looks a lot crisper, takes advantage of the high resolution screen I have here. So as I said, this is the phone app version, blown up to be played on a tablet. So Angry Birds is still free, people. Now I'm wondering if I might see a THD version appear on the Tegra Zone app. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Finish that guy off. Didn't beat my high score though. Oh, I actually did. Only 2 stars though, because I suck. Anyways, that's a little bit of Angry Birds. Moving on to the next one. Slice It. Slice It is portrait mode. Let's back this up a little bit so you guys can get a better view. Alright, let's play. Slice It. Pretty easy. They give you different shapes to play with. So here it draws me a square, and it tells me to slice it. Now, target pieces, it wants you to make 3 pieces out of this triangle. You get 2 slices, so you gotta make 3 pieces and 2 slices, otherwise you fail. So, easiest way to do this here is cut it into 3 equal pieces. Pieces do not have to look exactly the same. It just has to be, in this case, 33% of the actual whole. So I can go there, and like right there, and it counts it. Only get 2 stars though, because I was a little off. I got 17.9%, 50.5, and 31.6. So it is very gracious with your slice sizes, but what can you do? You can't make this game too hard, or can you? We'll see. Anyways, target goal once again is 3 pieces and 2 slices. So kind of go to the same strategy here. Slice there, slice there, clear. 4 stars out of 5, so I must have been better. Yep, 33.8, 38.5, 27.8. Closer you get, more stars you get, and best you can get calls it perfect. So that's, in this case, 33.33% of the whole. So anyways, that is Slice It for you. Down, zoom back in. Alright, next game, Backbreaker, one of my ultimate favorites. It's the THD version, the Tegra high definition version from the Tegra Zone. Backbreaker is one of my favorite games pretty much of all time. I'm a football geek, I love my Houston Texans, go Texans, but Backbreaker on the PS3 is one of the best football games I've ever played. I think it's better than Madden, but that's up to, obviously, review. So let me get this out of the laptop dock, make it a little easier to play. Put that to the side. Do you see me? What's up? Oops, sorry guys, my computer decided to wake up. Come on, Backbreaker, you gonna load or what? You're making me look bad. Restart it one more time. If that doesn't work, we might have to just skip it for the day. Looks like we're skipping it. Sorry, folks. Backbreaker doesn't want to cooperate with me. So anyways, I'm Devon from Texas Tech Review. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Have a pleasant evening.